Her Majesty's Australian ship Melbourne, an aircraft carrier and flagship of the Royal Australian Navy. This 20,000-ton warship, a floating airstrip, can change the configuration of the 3 squadrons of aircraft it embarks to hunt the enemy, attack or defend. Melbourne today has a multi-purpose role. The Wessex helicopters of 817 Squadron hunt submarines with sonar, depth charges and torpedoes. The tracker twin-engine aircraft also fill the anti-submarine role, ranging far out to sea off the carrier in search of the quarry. The RAN Fleet Air Arm has 14 trackers, some aboard Melbourne forming 816 Squadron, and the remainder in reserve and as training aircraft at the Naval Air Station HMAS Albatross at Nowra. The trackers search out submarines with their array of electronic devices, anti-submarine torpedoes and rockets, and depth charges. With the trackers launched on a mission, the Skyhawk fighter bombers of 805 Squadron taxi to the steam catapult to scream off on a strike task with rockets, cannon and bombs, or to circle above the fleet, waiting to pounce on hostile aircraft. The Fleet Air Arm has 20 transonic Skyhawks, 4 of them twin-seat training aircraft based at Nowra. The Skyhawks not embarked in Melbourne are also stationed at Nowra in reserve and for solo training of Fleet Air Arm jet pilots. In all, Nowra has 4 squadrons as a support and training facility for the fleet. They are 723 Squadron with Bell Iroquois helicopters, 724 with Skyhawks and Mackies, 725 with Wessex helicopters, and 851 with trackers and Dakotas. Missions completed, the Melbourne's aircraft are on the way back, and it's full speed ahead to land them on. First come the Skyhawks, roaring down to the stern as Melbourne speeds into the wind. High above the ship, like great eagles, they look as if they'll never make it. Then, with a thump and a screech of jet engine, they hit a wire that rudely but effectively arrests their charging run. Landing on is a moment of precise timing for pilots and flight deck crews alike. As the trackers return, just as often at night as during the day, they are just as spectacular. They have hardly begun to taxi to their parking areas forward than they begin to fold their wings like giant birds weary after a long flight. Whether it's on workups or war games, Melbourne is a bustling, efficient warship.